Welcome back to another video. Before we get started on this video today, the game remake for PS5, KOTOR, the Knights of the Old Republic remaster, isn't going to happen, and they stopped working on it. I wanted to see this remake myself, but this is a good thing since the game may be canceled here. The EU has been getting disrespected. We'll get a Jodo cast. That's Jodo cast right there, a copy of Boba Fett. And we have a new Jodo cast, Din Djarin. So what we'll do is, what they'll probably do is, like how Ahsoka here, she's a copycat of Starkiller. So these are more photos comparing it. We will probably get a female lead, and they'll probably replace Revan's story with that. So I say, thank God we ain't getting a remaster. We might get a remaster way later on down the line, but I don't want them to change anything. That's the thing, I don't want them to change anything. Leave the games alone. As we get into this video, leave them alone. I don't want no other Din Djarin. Din Djarin is just a copycat of Fett, and Jodo cast, he's just another Jodo cast. I don't want no Jodo cast problem. All I want is good Star Wars again. Before that happened, and if you're saying, oh, copycats ain't a bad thing, well, it is. What do you do with the original character if you give all this story, it's supposed to belong to that one character to another character? They brought Boba Fett back, and the reason why they can't do them right is because they keep giving the stories to Din Djarin. It ain't Din Djarin's fault, it's the writer's fault. And the writer who I'm looking at, who does this every time since the Clone Wars came out, who butchered every character, is Dave Filoni. And if you disagree, I don't care. I noticed all the patterns. The KOTOR games deserve better. They really do deserve better. And Star Wars deserves better. I know the sequel trilogy is really bad too, but there's a lot of things wrong with Star Wars right now. Ripping off stuff is one of them, and disrespecting those old stories and those old legacy characters. Luke and him, if you were going to kill Luke, you could have given him a respectful death. Let him fight down to the end, let him still be a hero, but they didn't even do that. They make him suck titty milk and then try to kill his nephew. So, here we are at the prison. I'm not talking about that. I don't want to be negative. But, yeah. Star Wars deserves better. And I think the only way Star Wars is going to get better is if Disney goes bankrupt and Star Wars gets given to someone else. And someone else that has no political agenda. I actually miss George. I want George to have it back, but we won't have that. I think George is done with Star Wars, but George gets it back. It would make me a happy man, but it ain't gonna happen. Because I believe George was gonna back out of the deal, but Kathleen Kennedy manipulating and selling it, if you've seen that video. Yeah. We're going to see a familiar ship in part 2 of this. Oh, it's Rambo time. Yeah, I cut out of today's video just to talk about that. This is just going to be a prison video. We have a lot of people to mow down. Boom, ba 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 boom. And you're toast. You're toast. You're toast. You're toast. Oh, you're gonna be seeing some more of this rocket later in this video, but trust me, I know how y'all old Star Wars fans feel when y'all heard about these things. The Fets have been hurt for a long time in Star Wars, so I know how y'all feel. And to y'all Ray fans and all that, y'all deserve better too. That's all I gotta say. Y'all Ray and Finn fans, y'all deserve better Star Wars than that, man. Hit the switch. Big motherfucking gun time. Yeah, I'm gonna leave in a lot of action in this. This has a lot of action. I'm gonna try to cut out some of the boring parts. They basically made Ahsoka into Luke. Man, that's the thing I can't get over. If y'all want to know what I mean, there was a book, I can't remember the name of it. I haven't read most of the books in a really long time. But Luke fought the Dathomir witches when they were human witches. And the way that fight looks with the chick with the flame sword, it's supposed to be Grand Admiral Thrawn's partner in Disney books, that one Imperial officer, because I've read Thrawn books, but I still prefer the original Timothy Zahn books better, because, man, that's butchering me. Good barbecue tasty. But, yeah. Dave Filoni don't deserve control because he just rips them off, and he does it in poor ways, representing the characters. Even go back to Clone Wars, most of the episodes that he helped co-write, because he doesn't create episodes. He's like a manager. It just looks like the product basically. And I say the only other way right now Star Wars should get better is if they actually hired George, but George don't want to touch it. I don't think George will touch it. So George does get it back. If he does touch it, catch me by surprise. Oh man, that'd be the biggest dream ever, but that'd be just a dream. Fast forward through this. Yeah, all it is pressing buttons, going down corridors. I didn't want to slow it down here because this is my favorite fight scene right here. This is where I show y'all some of the jetpack skills. Here we go. Ooh, baby. Yeah, burn. Burn, burn, burn. To be honest, I think Barbara Friends deserve better too. all crap that's been going on. I think every fandom deserves better, but I don't think fans ever going to get what they want. As long as these corporations are in control, and I heard big motherfucking gun time. Yep. Yes, it's a Doom reference and Star Wars game. I played Doom on PS1. Man. Yep. Only way. Alright, here's the end of this video. I'm just gonna let this cutscene play out. This is about more info about the Pantogoro. And yeah, we'll be doing another Batman stream. I was thinking about streaming this, but I said, nah, I have to get the news out there about the KOTOR game, so. Legends fans, don't be feared. If you do still want the game and you do have an Xbox, you can play KOTOR 1 and 2 on the Xbox One with backwards compatibility. One day, PlayStation fans, we will get a port probably of the game, and I'd rather have a port than the remaster at this point. If Disney tried to change that game, that's what it feels like while it was in development hell. Disney tried to pretty much try to change that game from what it once was. That's what I've been hearing. So, into this chapter, and yeah, the next part of the chapter is where it's going to be fun, because we get to see an iconic ship. A civilized ship for a civilized age. Y'all have a good